Behind the Cards, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Have you seen the movie? What are your thoughts and comments? Love to hear them. Here are my thoughts on it. So, first of all, I have not seen the entire movie. Was definitely influenced watching some of the reviews. I think Scotty B did an interview or did a review of it before the movie dropped, and then I saw the video from Carlos. And here's my honest take on it. It's good to see there's a movie in the hobby. That's great. A friend of mine can go watch it. He'll ask me about, hey, did you see the movie? Is it like that? And I will laugh and snicker and go, hey, it's Hollywood, right? The bad is it's the most inaccurate, poorly put together movie that I've heard about the hobby. And I'm thinking back to Jack of All Trades, which I thought was another terribly put together movie. I know a lot of people are going to say they liked it, but it was about a movie about a father and a son, his bad relationship with his father, and him throwing away cards. It had nothing to do with the cards, in my opinion. This movie, Behind the Cards, again, has nothing to do with cards. It's really about a director who saw an opportunity, and that is to profit off the hobby we all love. And I think that's what bothers me the most. And let me add to that. Okay, the bad part of this, and maybe the ugly part of this, is that this movie really what's the word I'm looking for? It's a perfect example of what's wrong with the hobby. The hobby is decisive or divisive. It is polarizing. It is not unifying. People do not support each other. It's very vicious, very fierce, very competitive, a lot of envy, a lot of greed. In this movie, the director seems to have partnered with Jeff Wilson as the main person for his content. Now, I know Jeff isn't the only person in the video, but he has Jeff and the dude from Baseball Card Collector or whatever down in Atlanta. That's a Jeff Wilson coaching tree person. Jeff has Steve Aoki. Again, Steve Aoki's been involved with Jeff and Gary V, another coaching tree person. You have Gary V, you have Bench Clear, and you have Jeff Wilson. These I look as the three primary roots for influence in sports cards in the last 3 to 5 years. Bench Clear, one of the oldest, longest known content creators in sports cards, and not involved at all in this video, which again, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like, did the director not know who Bench Clear is? Did they reach out to Bench Clear and they refuse to be part of this? Then you have the whole collector's universe world, right? The card ladder guys, right there. Okay, card ladder, and you have Jeff Wilson from Market Movers, but you don't have the card ladder guys there to have a different view or different opinion. I'll tell you, as a director, you should have done that just because you would at least get that audience. When you go to Jeff Wilson and Jeff Wilson only, you're only going to get Jeff Wilson's audience. And then you're going to polarize all those anti-Jeff Wilson people. And there are a lot of anti-Jeff Wilson people. Most of them are over there in the card ladder camp, right? So I just thought this was failed from the beginning because the director, in my opinion, has no clue what's going on in sports cards. In fact, that's what this movie is probably a great example of. This movie was written and directed and produced at a time when Dogecoin was going to the moon and we could all go out and buy our, gasoline for, $2 a gallon. Well, Dogecoin isn't going to the moon. You can't buy gas for $2 a gallon. So that's what kind of bothers me too. Why didn't the director, do an update at the end or wait or do a two-part of the video? Or did they really stop like producing it where it appears to have ended at the boom and they just got lazy? I don't know. I will share a couple other things with you here. Let me just go ahead and pause this video for you. In fairness, I don't know why this stupid advertisement's running there, but looking at the video, and again, you can see the people. There's not a lot of stats, and there's no reviews up right now. You get information on the cast. What I thought was interesting here was the estimated budget. Right, the sports card industry grows, pace investors and collectors become millionaires overnight. I want to meet some of those millionaires. Somebody introduced me to a guy who is now a millionaire in cash because of sports cards. I want to go meet him. Not millions of dollars in cardboard that's not worth millions. That's bullshit. Show me a guy who took money, took a little bit of money, made millions using cards, and exited with millions right now. Show me him, because he doesn't exist. That's bullshit. And if he does, he's one of them. So go ahead, bring one guy out. $450,000. Like, I wonder who paid for this movie. I don't see, who the producers and stuff were. Maybe I'm missing it. Production company. Puerto Rico? It sounds to me it goes a boondoggle, man. You guys went to Puerto Rico to film this thing? That's hilarious. Okay, here's something else I thought was interesting. This is award-winning video. Look at that. Best Film Awards. Best Male Director. And then Silk Road Film Awards, Canes, winner documentary, Best Feature Documentary. And I think Silk Road, I start thinking crypto, which is... Anyway, I want to share with you something else here. Okay. And then to close with this, guys. I've been documenting, and I'm not the only one, okay? if you go to my channel here, I pulled up, this is May. Starting in May of 2020, I started documenting almost on a daily or at least weekly what's going on in the hobby. And what I'll say is different. If you look at my videos here, they include a lot of different content creators. Hobby Hotline is in here. Those back pages in here. Sports Card Live is in here. Jeremy, you didn't have Jeremy in the video. I'm actually surprised by that. There's another one. Jeremy is a card ladder coaching tree. November 30th, another day, document everything going on. The reason I bring this to your attention is it made me think to myself, as I'm watching this, and I don't mean to be mean. Let me say this. I applaud the director. You did a great job. You made a movie. You did something a lot of people don't do, right? They all sit there and go, I can make a movie, and they don't. I'm one of those guys. So they're going, I can make a movie. I could do better than this, but I haven't. So here's what I'm putting this video. I am going to seriously look into launching my own documentary on the sports card boom. Why ZiggyNo? Because I've seen from the different plateaus, the card ladder, the Gary V, the bench clear, and I documented it all. Documented all on my channel, and I pointed to other channels the whole time. Sports Card Live, like I could tell you July of 2020, Jeremy Lee had Panini on, and they talked about Hoops Premium and Donruss Clear that was coming out that people didn't even know about in 2020. Right? I can give you such a great documentary. You can see the pieces that are put in place. For example, I remember listening to DJ from Panini talk about dropping Panini NFTs when Top Shot took off in 2021. And then Panini was racing to get their retail out as much as they can. So I can tell you and show you the videos of where all this is documented, who had them on, what channel. That was on Go GTS Live, the conversation with DJ. So if you're out there and you're watching and you have any video editing experience, you want to help join me, if you have a content you put together in the last few years, let's put together a documentary documenting the hobby. Let's do it real and honest and fair, unbiased, and share with the community. Let's really do what the director failed to do. And director, if you're listening, Chris, I'm not trying to be mean to you. It just bothers me you didn't reach out to more people. I think, again, you saw an opportunity to profit off the hobby we all love, and you did that. I'm not looking to profit off the hobby. I want to document it so people learn, so people are educated, so here's what I've always wanted from my channel. I would like for us, the community, to make the hobby a better place. Can you help me do that? And I'll close on this. I keep hearing, oh, the movie was designed to bring more people into the hobby. That does not make the hobby a better place, guys. I think that's probably the fundamental difference that I have with many other people. I don't think bringing more people in makes the hobby better. It's almost like, let's add more blood. We need more sheep to slaughter. Why don't we fix what's going on now in the hobby? Why don't we make the hobby better for those of us that are in it? Again, as a pure collector, I don't want more people in the hobby. I want things just the way they are.